Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Chingatso's Combat Crew, your one-stop shop for all your combat news. You know how we do it. We got a fully loaded episode today to unpack for y'all. We're covering UFC 295 Fallout, UFC fighters calling everybody and their mama, Uncle Dana losing it, spewing mad hate, Ultimate Fight Night, Brendan Allen versus Paul Craig, and it's Happy Thanksgiving week. We hope your week is off to a wonderful start. Hope you're making awesome plans with all your family and friends. We got me and Fonzo breaking it down. My man, how are you doing tonight?
Dude, it's a great weekend, man. Cap to the whole week, and I hope it's gonna kick off your whenever you're listening to this, because it's Thanksgiving, and also means we got a short week of work. Those of you who don't work Thanksgiving, that's awesome. Yeah, man. How about you?
Dude, it's awesome. I'm ready to get this bad boy started. I got tons of news to share with everybody out there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching Chingatso's Crew. Let's buckle up and let's get started with this bad boy. Fonzo, you ready for the rematch? That's right.
Nice.
Our boy Edgar Chairez is going to have a rematch against none other than his adversary, Daniel Lacerda. As you guys all remember, the first time these two met, Chris Taglioni dropped the bag, fumbled the bag big time, stopped the fight way too early. They announced a rematch, and Da Silva had a little case of little herpes, I think. Yeah. And so now this is the third time that they signed the fight. They haven't discussed the location yet. All we know is that it's going to go down February 24th, my man.
Man, I hope it happens, man. This has been a tough run so far in the UFC for Chairez. So, you know what I mean? He needs to. Hopefully, this one materializes and it's a good fight. And you know what I mean? Like whatever happens, win or lose. But I hope he finally gets a good fight out of this because it's been rough, man.
Yeah, definitely. I know he's been chomping at the bit to get in the cage. So let's just get this one under his belt because the next one's going to come even sooner. All right. I want to give a big shout out to our boy Eduardo Contreras for sharing this news with me earlier this week. This is a show that premiered this past Thursday on Paramount. This is an Anderson Silva miniseries, bro. What do you think about that? I can't hear you. I think your mic is muted, dog.
My bad.
That's all good.
That would make sense. No, I was going to say, I saw this as I was flipping through some shit yesterday trying to figure out something to watch. And I'm like, oh, I need to watch this. But I'm like, man, I have to freaking subscribe to Paramount Plus now. That hell sucks.
You might not want to do that.
That's the only reason.
Let's watch a little bit of this clip right here. Let's watch the first 30 seconds of it.
Impressionante. Você tá sempre suado, meu filho.
Quando a gente pensa que tá tudo bem, tá você atracado com outro garoto de novo na rua, Dô?
A gente tá esperando um filho e você quer o quê? Se matar?
Encontrei algo que eu sou bom. Eu não vou ficar ouvindo o xingamento dos outros sem reagir.
Essa sua raiva aí.
So it looks like it's not all puppies and sunshine, dog. Looks like they're getting back to the nitty-gritty, to the very, very beginning. So you haven't watched it yet, is what you're saying?
No, I haven't. I
haven't.
It was available, you know?
Yeah, I just signed up. I unfortunately got conned into getting a Paramount Showtime membership because I wanted to watch Bellator. I'm glad I did, and I immediately canceled. So I got a week free, I think, of both of these. So I'm going to try to watch at least the first episode of this before I go back and see if I might even need to re-up and get my Paramount subscription back. But I got so many memberships, dude, I forget all the time. And then next thing you know, you get an email that's like, oh, your membership is about to renew. And you're like, what? I don't even remember that.
Ooh, yeah. No, and then there's so many, man. This whole streaming thing really is a con now.
It's getting out of hand, bro.
It is. It's
getting out of hand.
Totally out of hand.
That's another discussion for another show. It sounds like
it might be worth watching, dude. It looks interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure. I think it's only 3 parts, 3 or 4 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure how long each episode is. Probably 50 minutes or so.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So this is a little bit off topic. I don't have this on my notes, but one championship dropping a little bit of news, doing another banger of a fight. This is MMA crossing over with kickboxing. Dude, you just sent me a highlight reel of Liam Harrison like 2 weeks ago, I believe. You remember?
Yeah.
He's very similar to Jonathan Haggerty, but maybe not at that elite level, but just bringing the pain, dude. He is another awesome kickboxer, and he's going to be taking on John Lineker. Dude, this is bad news again. This is like Andrade versus Haggerty all over. You know, Lineker just loves dropping bombs, but he just throws those open left and right hooks that's going to leave himself open all day.
Straight down
all
the middle.
day. I see bad things happening, but I'm still going to watch it, and so should you.
Heck yeah.
All right, bro. Check this out. So this happened after last week's UFC 295 Madison Square Garden event. You guys remember main event, Tom Aspinall, or actually that was co-main event. Tom Aspinall making short work of Sergey Pavlovich. Remember that, my man?
Right.
So you guys, you know how it is out there, man. Usually the media just throws softball questions to Dana White, and we really don't ever get to hear a question, much less an answer from a serious topic or a serious question. You know what I'm saying? So I really give credit to the reporter that asked this question, because he's probably never going to get invited back to a UFC event ever again. So this was a writer who asked him, I believe.
That was never a fight, by the way. That was announced. That was never a fight.
Dan over here, right next to him. The co-main event was for the interim heavyweight title, and we're preparing for Jones versus Miocic. But the original plan that we all wanted, was John Jones versus Francis Ngannou. Obviously, that didn't work out. I've seen in boxing that there's a lot of cross promotion in the divisions, whether you see people from Top Rank going to Showtime or anything of that nature. Is there an opportunity for you to cross promote with the PFL for, say, a Jones Ngannou fight? And is there anything specifically stopping that from happening?
Is there any way to stop it from happening?
Is there anything that's stopping that specific fight or a specific cross promotion with the PFL from happening?
No, I'm not interested in that. We tried to make that fight. They didn't want to do it. And it's done. He doesn't fight here anymore. I'm not interested.
So no fights with the PFL just in general?
Should I?
Why would I want to make a fight with the biggest?
We got 1, 2, and 3.
Martial arts.
They can't sell a fucking gate.
Throw him some
talk to me,
bro.
Dana,
it's a stupid question, but go ahead, talk to me. Why would I do that? I tried to make the fight here. They didn't want to do it, but I should co-promote with the you know, with like a Bellator or a PFL. Why should I do that? Talk to me.
I guess it's just, a partnership with ESPN or anything like that, just in general, with just co-promoting an MMA to make.
So the writer just goes on and say, like, because PFL is partnered with ESPN and UFC is partnered with ESPN, that just throws the promoters out the window. That's not a battle you got to fight, because they're already on the same page. Right. All they got to do is sign. Like, hey, make it happen.
Yeah. I mean, it's a legitimate question, man, but you can tell that
it's a super legitimate question. Yeah. And it gets under his skin, because he couldn't make the fight happen. And he's got a fighter who everyone says is the baddest man on the planet, regardless of what he says. Money, views, downloads, merchandise buys, that doesn't mean shit, dude. You know what really fucking matters is whooping ass in the cage or whooping ass in the ring. That's what really matters. And right now, the UFC does not have the baddest man on the planet.
Right.
Convince me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't see John. I mean, and who knows how he's going to look if or when he comes back from this injury. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later, so that we can see either Aspinall versus Jones, or if somehow all the planets were to align, John and Francis. That would just be amazing, dude. So again, big props to that writer, to that reporter. The hard questions need to get asked. Even, dude, that's a super obvious question to ask. Stupid only because no one's asked it before.
Yeah.
Whatever, Dana.
I mean, and here's the deal, man. If he could just come out straight out, I'm not interested in doing it, and that's it. Leave it at that. You don't have to do all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just trying to drag their name in the mud like always, bro. That's
Yeah.
it. All
But
right.
that just shows how salty he is, anyways.
Oh yeah, mega salty, mega salty. Let's stay on this UFC 295 tip, bro. I don't know if you were paying attention to the stare down for the main event. Did you happen to see this?
Man, that shit was chilling.
Dude, this shit is fucking epic. Look at this.
Now, and new Amsterdam vodka. 5 times the skill.
These dudes just did not take their eyes off of each other.
Is in your corner with award-winning vodka.
Dude,
Like
I saw a meme where it said when your homeboy asked you to borrow your clippers and he comes out of the bathroom with a full beard. That's what that stare down looked like, fool.
I told you don't be borrowing my clippers, fool. So again, staying with the Yuri and Alex theme, everyone was super pissed because they thought Mark Goddard stopped the fight early. Since this came out, though, I've heard a rebuttal to this from the same individual. But let's check out what Yuri had to say. I think this was Monday morning or Sunday. I think this was Sunday morning. Maybe even like Sunday, maybe even like right after the fight, because it looks like he's still wearing his warm-ups.
Hello, everyone. I just want to say to all of you, thank you for your support. This is for me just a motivation. Nothing else. Mark Goddard was right. Maybe two, three more seconds, and it would be on different way. But happen what happened. I accept that.
All right. So there's his response. Everyone was saying it was an early stoppage, but he's saying it wasn't.
Yeah, man. Look, I told you, I think that same night, as soon as it happened, like I think he was out. It was a good call. I don't think it was premature at all. Could it have gone a little bit longer? Yeah. Would it have made a difference? Maybe, but at the same time, you're trying to protect him. You know what I mean? He was clearly out.
And he was probably going to land in full mount. Like he was going to get mounted, dude.
Yeah.
So you don't know
that was
where
very likely. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know where you're at. You're not 100% there. It would have been bad. He would have just taken extra shots. But what I did want to add to this was that he came out with another video since then. I don't know if it was a video or a post, but he said he went back on this video and he says really he came out with that video because he didn't want people to be hating on Goddard.
Oh.
So I don't know. Well, maybe he got knocked out super hard. All right. So as you guys remember in Alex's post-fight speech, he did call out Izzy, and Izzy has since responded. And he said, last time I checked, you were fucking slept, dog. Oh, yikes. So here's a clip from his post-fight interview. I also want to give a big shout out to Cali Firefighter for sharing this clip with us. Thanks, bro. This was awesome. I think this is a further explanation.
Bom, eu queria, né? Eu nunca sou de chamar ninguém, né? Mas eu acho que, queria uma luta aí que é interessante pra mim. E seria interessante, eu tenho certeza que vai ser pra todo mundo. É uma pessoa que, de alguma forma, me incentivou quando eu tava em bar bebendo. E ele, em vídeo, falou que eu iria ficar em bar. Mas ele me resgatou. Esse cara também falou recente que vai voltar só em 2027. E eu também, da forma que ele me resgatou, eu quero resgatar esse cara porque ele é um talento. Ele não pode ficar esse tempo todo parado. É o Adesanya. Hey, Adesanya, come to daddy.
So I think the what resonated the most was that, hey, Adesanya, come to daddy part. But before that, he was kind of like giving Adesanya props. Like, hey, you know, that's a waste of talent to sit on the sidelines. Get in here. You rescued me at my lowest point when I was sitting at a bar. I don't know where you're at, but might seem like you need a pickup. So I'm inviting you to come back in. So
the thing is, man, like they're not fighting at middleweight anymore.
No way.
You know what I mean? So, like, are they gonna fight at light heavy?
It would have to be light heavy, yeah, because it would be for the strap.
So dude, Adesanya's gonna get marked.
For sure, probably. But it's still fun to watch. He's already fought at 205 before. He could do it again.
Yeah, he did, but he didn't do so well.
Yeah, but maybe he does need a break, man.
Yeah.
I agree. So, since Alex dropped the news of wanting to fight Izzy, Jan Blachowicz, who never said shit, just blew up and was super pissed off and is like, yo, I'm next. There's no way you should be calling for Izzy to fight when he's in the weight class below. And on top of that, he feels that the judges gifted Alex that decision over him in Utah. So he knows that he's got a fight coming up because he's fighting Alexander Rakic next month in January, I believe. So he's got business to attend to before he can even think about Alex. But I like the fire. I like the fire, and he's already stirring the pot. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully he can take out Rakic. But whoever wins that, it's probably going to be a number one contender.
Who would you rather see better?
Jan or Alex?
No,
I'd rather
Jan or Rakic.
I'd rather see Jamal Hill, bro. I want to see that. I don't think I have anything on Jamal Hill here, but Jamal Hill's been talking all kind. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm not a big Jamal Hill fan. I'm not super duper familiar with him. I know he's gone through some killers, but I don't think he's the level striker that he thinks he is.
I don't think so either.
He says he would not wrestle with Alex. I think that's bullshit and it's stupid.
Once he gets fucking cracked, he will.
Yeah, exactly, dude. As soon as you get cracked, he's probably going to change his mind right away. But I think that's stupid to even just be saying that.
Yeah. It's dumb, man. He's put away so many people with that freaking hook.
Yeah. Yeah, that blockhead, dude. All right, bro. Speaking of taking people out, Tiny Tom Aspinall dropped this news. Can you believe this? Did you hear about this? He fought last week with an injury, bro.
No shit.
Yeah. He said he like just had I don't know. He didn't explain how he messed his back up, but he messed his back up and he wasn't able to truly train 10 days before the fight.
Damn.
So a week and a half before he's supposed to fight for the heavyweight championship, throws his back out and he's not able to do anything. Shit. Luckily, he didn't have to cut weight. He probably already had pretty good cardio, but he didn't tell anybody, didn't even think about dropping out and murked Sergey in the first round.
Dude, that goes to show you, man, how dangerous
balls, bro. Balls. So that kind of set up like domino effect throughout the heavyweight division. Everyone, now that the dust has settled and we have an interim champ, I guess you could say, everyone's like chomping at the bit. And first off, Cyril Gahn is like, "Oh, congratulations, Tom. You are now the champion and become the one being pursued. And I am the hunter. See you soon." Ha ha ha. Nah,
dude, this would be a pretty good fight.
I think it would be a good fight, but I'm gonna side with Tom Aspinall, and I got a video clip of him actually addressing this in just a little bit. So I'm gonna save that. All right. Look who else. Oh, actually, speak of the devil, bro. Check this out. So this is Tom Aspinall and his dad on Michael Bisping's podcast. I think it's Believe You Me podcast. If you want to check it out, or you can just listen to this clip with us right now. Fucking Bisping. Hating ass, put behind a paywall. Screw you, bro. Basically, what Tom Aspinall was saying, though, was he said Cyril. Remember a while back when Tom was like, "I'll fight Cyril," and Cyril's like, "No, I'm not interested. I only want to fight the contenders."
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Tom's keeping receipts, bro. Tom kept that receipt, and he's like, "Let me see. No, I'm not fighting. He does need to fight somebody else before he fights me." So he did.
Good deal. Good deal.
And so this was a really good interview because he dropped a lot of truth bombs. And I agree with him 100% on the Cyril Gane issue. And I also agree with him on this. He says that John should not fight Stipe because that's a waste of time. And that he should fight John right now. Unfortunately, John is injured. So Tom says, let me fight Stipe right now. And then I'll fight John when John is ready. And in the meantime, the contenders will sort themselves out, and then I can fight them after I beat John.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I'm with that, bro. I'm with that because he's down to fight right now, and he could totally fight in 3 months, dude. Because he only got clipped one time.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
So I don't know what situation his back is in still, but hopefully it's okay. I mean, he whooped that dude's ass in 1 round. Pretty sure he's okay. So he looks good to go, bro. He should be able to fight Stipe. I don't see why not. So if we could see this right now, John versus Tom, dude, that would be like the battle for the plainest names. Who would win, John or Tom?
John.
Yeah. You think he just takes it to the ground right away and subs him again? Ninja choke or some shit? Something
like that. Like he'll get in close, he'll grapple, he'll make it dirty, elbows, or you know what I mean. Tom is good, man. He would probably put a whooping if they stayed on their feet the whole time. If he was
he's got the speed advantage.
Yeah, but I think John, he's too smart, too crafty. Yeah, he'll take him down. He's got more tools.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He's gonna. The only thing that's going to fuck him up now is just his personal life, like always, or father time. That's it.
I was just going to say, bro. I was just going to say, yeah, that's all I think too. All right. So how about this, bro? Since, we need to figure out who's going to be the number 1 contender after John and Stipe. Yaroslav Amosov fought a couple weeks ago and in a super unimpressive fashion, just worked Derek Lewis for 5 rounds. Took no damage, but also didn't produce any damage himself. But he's like, hey, I know that I got to fight again, and I'm not going to get a title shot right away. So how about me and Cyril? What do you think about this one?
You know what? I didn't even watch Derek Lewis fight. I don't know much about.
Super boring, dude.
Let me look at the ranking.
I believe Jelton's like now? 4 or 5, somewhere around there. And Cyril's like 3 or 4.
Johnson is 7. Cyril's 2. All right. Well,
because if you're gonna have John at number 1, you're gonna have Stipe, I guess, at number 2.
Stipe's 4.
Stipe's 4. Who's 3?
Sergey.
Well, not any. Yeah. All right. So Sergey's not gonna get a title shot anytime soon.
No.
Cyril's. I guess they can give it to Cyril if he's not gonna fight John.
I personally like to see Stipe and Tom. That I think makes the most sense.
I think that would be better, and I think these two dudes need to fight to see who's gonna get the next shot.
Yeah,
because Jelton definitely has to show us something. Because, are you just gonna lay and prey on people for 5 rounds?
Or Jelton versus Curtis Blades? He's number 5.
That's true. That was a fight that was supposed to happen, but Curtis Blades got injured. Remember, that was actually supposed to take place instead of Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
So I guess they could put that together again, and that would make sense. But I think both of these guys need another win before they get a shot, even get to sniff the title.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro. How about this? I know you were super keen on this guy. Benoit Saint-Denis, bro. He brought the pain at UFC 295 and knocked out my boy Steamroller. Matt Frevola. I'm sorry. Yeah, he KO'd Matt Frevola with that high kick, with that roundhouse. And now he's like, bro, I want to show in France. I want the main event, and I want to be me. Dude, how about these dance partners that he's calling out? He's like, yo, give me Dustin. You can't give me Dustin, then give me Matthias Gamrot. What's up? None of those,
Nice.
either one of those guys doesn't have a fight. I think Dustin probably wouldn't want to take it because he wouldn't get anything out of it. He's already a seasoned veteran. He only wants big money fights or a title shot, and I don't think that's going to be either one in that either case in that one. But Matthias still is down, dude. Like, he wants to build up his fan base. He is in for fun fights, and he doesn't care. He's a grinder, bro. I would love to see Matthias and Benoit.
That would be a great fight.
That would be a burner. That's a main
That'd be
event
great.
right there, man. That's a main
Yeah, put it on
event.
Fight night. That'd be awesome.
Heck yeah, dude. Late quarter one, early quarter two, possibly. Dana,
Yeah.
I know we're just talking shit on you guys. Get Mick Maynard on that ASAP.
Get us back on your good graces, or
Heck
our
yeah.
good graces.
Yeah, bro. All right,
Do it.
dude.
Do it.
Speaking of good graces, we've been talking about this. Like, I'm not going to hold my breath because I probably pass out. What am I talking about? Waiting for Conor McNuggets to get back into the cage. We thought we were going to see him possibly at UFC 300, which is supposed to be like, what, April? March? April, huh?
Something like that.
Somewhere around there. But nope. Guess not. Guess little Conor needs a little more time to cycle the fire out of his pee-pee. So he looks like he's not going to be fighting until late summer of next year. So like July, August-ish.
That's
Told
a
you,
long
bro.
ass time, dude.
Yeah. So by then, that's going to be, is that over 3 years?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me look up. Let me.
Because
look
his
up the
last
record.
fight, well, his last fight was Dustin in Madison Square Garden, no?
Dustin. Yeah, July 10th, 2021, dude.
Also, then it'll
3
be
years.
over 3 years.
It'd
Yeah,
be over
like
3 years. Just a little over
3 years, and depending on if it's in August, could be 3 years and a month. So just a little over 3 years. All right,
A long ass time.
bro. Rematch coming back. What do you think, bro? Magomed Ankalaev taking on Johnny Walker, January 13th. I think this is going to be a UFC fight night at
Take
the
my
Apex.
money now.
You got an
Take my
ESPN subscription?
money now.
You already paid for it, bro. They don't got to take your money because they already did.
I'll pay somebody else's subscription just to watch this.
You don't got to watch this one through the window,
Oh.
Fonzo. You can watch this one on your couch, bro. This is going to be good. I can't remember who else is fighting on January 13th, but I remember there was another good fight. So I'll look this up and I'll get back to everybody next week. So it looks like they're slowly starting to build up these cards for the beginning of quarter one, man. I'm here for it, bro. I am here for it, bro. What's with everybody trying to be champ all of a sudden? Like, I don't remember everybody trying to do this early 2000s, 2010s.
Well, it's leveling up. You know what I mean? It's leveling up. But here's the deal. Like, this is what kind of like it
So
kinda
tell
pissed me off a
everybody,
little bit.
tell everybody why we're talking about this. Who recently said they want to be a champ?
Leon Edwards.
So Leon said that he wants to take on the winner of DDP and Sean Strickland. Apparently,
You get his ass kicked.
bro. I don't know,
But-
man.
But here's the deal, man. Like back in the day, I remember we used to fucking want to have those fights because you had dominant champions. You had like GSP, you had Anderson Silva who were like cleaning up their divisions. Who else were they going to
Exactly,
fight?
bro.
So
Yeah.
you needed to have that super fight because it's
You
like
nailed it, dude. You said it. They cleaned out their division. This dude hasn't cleaned out the division. There's just no contenders.
Yeah.
So you can't really say that there's nobody there because he hasn't fought anybody there. He
Right.
booked who else is there besides Colby? Bilal.
Let me look it up. So there's Bilal, there's Gilbert, there's Shavkat. He hasn't. That'd be a good
Shavkat.
one.
Maybe he'll fight the winner of Shavkat and Wonderboy. But I mean,
Um,
I hate how Bilal's been left out the mix, man.
Yeah. Look, if he really wants to make this move, I think he's got to beat Bilal and he's got to beat Shavkat. Beats those two guys, then I might consider him, all right, go on and try to take on.
Word up.
You know.
Word up. You know what I mean? He's going to fight
Yeah.
right now next month, and then he can fight Shavkat or Bilal in April, May.
Right.
Then he could fight the other one, Shavkat or Bilal, whoever he didn't fight in September, October, and he's good. Then early quarter one of 2025, hey, go for it. You want to move up to 185? Do it. But you got to clean out this division first. You can't have your dessert if you haven't eaten your potatoes, fool.
Damn right.
All right. I think we closed the case on that one. We cracked it.
Done.
All right, bro. UFC 297 round the corner. This is the first pay-per-view of 2024. Check it out. Main event, Sean Strickland, Dricus Duplessis. Co-main event, Raquel Pennington, Mayra Bueno Silva. Neil Magny taking on Mike Malott. Jan Blachowicz taking on Alexander Rakic. Arnold Allen, Movsvar Evolov. Bro, that one's going to be I think that one might steal the show.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes, Carlos Ulberg. That one's going to be good too. Brad Katona, Garrett Armfield, Chris Curtis, Marc-Andre Barrial, and Charles Air Jordan versus Sean Woodson. So there's going to be some good ones on that one, man. Going to be some good ones.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, the craziest thing, like that's going to be a Strickland versus Duplessis, dude. Two guys with the most awkward ass freaking like fight stances.
Games. There's just their MMA game is crazy. That's like,
dude, it's nuts.
How can I explain? It's so unorthodox.
Oh, super.
Right?
Super unorthodox. Both of these guys.
At times it looks sloppy. Like you just think like, God dang, how the heck did these guys get to this level? But they're so good at it.
Dude, like Sean Strickland with his like knee freaking like pivoting. Like he's just kind of doing that, and then freaking Duplessis with his little half steps. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight, dude. I'm just trying to think of how that fight is gonna look.
I wonder if DDP is gonna try to take Sean down because no one's ever really tried to take him down.
Well, no,
and he was able. I mean, dude, DDP was able to take down Bobby Knuckles like nobody's business.
That's true.
And who takes down Robert Whittaker? Nobody, bro.
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah, you made it look
that
easy.
To me shows, I mean, unless he caught him off guard, but I mean, okay, I can see you catching somebody off guard with the takedown once or twice, but he did it until he whooped his ass, bro.
Yeah, right.
All right, dog. So this is UFC 297, but before we get to 297, we got to get through 296, bro. Check out this flipping card, bro. Patty Pimblett, Tony Ferguson, Vicente Luque, Ian Machado Gary, Rachmanov, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Alexander Pantoja, Brennan Raw Dog Royval, Colby Covington, Leon Edwards. Please don't let any of these fights fall out. Please.
Dude, yeah, this is going to be a good card. This is stacked to the brim. This is the final card this year, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's the last pay-per-view of the year. Yeah. I can honestly say I'm super duper pumped for each and every one of these. I'm even pumped for Tony Ferguson, Patty Pimblett, dude. I hope Tony Ferguson can pull off a Christmas miracle, bro. I hope. That's all I'm asking
I just hope Pimblett freaking makes weight. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's a porker, bro.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even look like he's trying to get down to weight yet.
No. But I got in my notes here, dude, I got tons of, there's going to be lots of questions answered on this card. Is Patty for real? Is Tony done? Can Vicente Luque stop the Ian Gary hype train? Or can he knock his block off? Right? Yeah. Can Wonder Boy keep the fight on the feet, or is Rachmanov going to be able to take him down? And is that where he's going to expose Wonder Boy? And then Pantoja and Royval, dude, I love watching Pantoja fight. Unfortunately, it was against Brandon Moreno last time, but every time he fights, dude, he comes out like
he's better every single time.
Oh, dude, he's amazing. He comes out like he's fucking pissed off, like you owe him money, or you cut him off on the freeway. You kicked his dog. He's like going John Wick on people, bro. He comes to kick your ass.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the main event, dude, we've been waiting for both of these guys to fight forever. Maybe not against each other, but we've definitely been waiting to see these guys in the cage. So looking forward to see what happens with this fight. So we'll see.
And honestly, like to be quite honest, man, that fight is probably the one I'm least looking forward to on this card.
Yeah, and it might be
Covington.
the best one, actually. It might steal the show.
You think so?
Dude, wait until we start getting to when they're like to the press conferences. The lead
Okay.
up to this is gonna be amazing because you know Colby's gonna be trying to get in Leon's skin.
Yeah, he's gonna talk shit
And
like
you
he always
know,
does. For sure.
yeah, he always does, dude. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. All right.
You know we're
All
not
right.
sponsored by Showtime.
Yeah, plus they're not going to be doing combat sports anymore anyway, so who cares? All right, dude. One more event on the docket last night, UFC Fight Night. Brendan Allen taking on Paul Craig. And this was a really good card, dude, as usual. You know what I mean? Actually, I think they're all good just because it's fights, dude. I don't give a shit. But there were actually some pretty good ones. So here was the main card on the screen right now. I got the Chingatso's Combat Crew seal of approval for official Chingatsos here. Euros Medic taking on Mike Beck Orolbai. That was supposed to be the Sluggernaut. Peyton Talbot taking on Nick Aguirre, Michael Morales, Jake Matthews, Brendan Allen, Paul Craig, and even Chase Hooper, Jordan Levitt was a pretty good fight, man. And the girls, dude, the girls were throwing hands, bro. They were throwing hands. Honestly, if you're going to go watch any of these fights, I would say go watch Luana, Pinero, and Amanda Rivas, or
How come
Peyton Talbot.
You didn't put the seal of approval for that one?
I made this before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made this before, but they should totally have it. All right. So check this out, dude. This was on the prelims. Jonathan Pierce versus Joe Anderson Brito. And before I start this clip, bro, I want to set it up by saying that Jonathan Pierce had Joe Anderson Brito pressed up against the cage and he was mounted. And Brito had his back to the cage and Pierce was talking shit. And he was like raining shots and he's like, do something, get up. So
Damn.
Joe Anderson, the face you make when the milk's gone bad.
That fool's got
That
no
was
more
a
Adam's
good
apple.
one, bro. Yeah, that fool is definitely getting a massage right now. His neck is linguini, bro. All right, next fight, dude. This was so like I said, it's supposed to be Johnny Parsons, but I'm not sure what ended up happening to him. But what was the name of that bad guy on Super Friends? And you would say his name backwards or some shit, and he had crazy powers, Mr. Mixelpick or some shit.
Oh, Mixelpicks? Yeah.
Yeah, that's this dude, Mike Beck or Lobi taking on Euros Medic. I was really looking forward to this fight, dude. I wanted to see Johnny back in the cage, but this was a good one too, dude. And I think Euros was actually the favorite in this. That was like a crazy neck crank, dude.
I was like,
that's like schoolyard choke, no?
Yeah.
Look at his head.
That's exactly what it is. It's a headlock.
Dude, I got a T-square right here. I'm measuring a 87-degree angle. That is at least 3 vertebrae exploding in his neck. Damn! Yeah, his neck is done, bro. He's probably sitting like this right now. So needs to have like some supports put in under his chin to keep his head up. Oh man, that was killer, bro. Killer. All right, next fight, Fonzo. Here we go, dude. This was such a fun fight. So apparently these two ladies used to be former roommates. And I don't know if they were good roommates. I don't know if they hated each other. I don't know if they loved each other, but they were effing each other up, dude. Luana came out in the first round and was just dropping bombs, dude. Amanda Rivas had chichones all over her face. But she was like New Kids on the Block, bro, hanging tough. And just so Amanda Rivas ended up getting a Fight of the Night award bonus, I think. So she got an extra $50K. And in her post-fight interview, she said that she's going to be using that money to start like a foundation in her neighborhood to help kids like train jiu-jitsu and MMA. So that's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She said that after the first round, because she got whomped in the first round, dude. She said because her dad is her coach. And that her dad told her, like, hey, you lost that round. You're about to lose this fight. and everyone's like he brought up the foundation, like, hey, you need to win this fight because we need that money. Otherwise, the kids and blah, blah. And dude, she turned it around. So I don't know what speech he gave her, but that's what's up, man. All right, next fight. Chase Hooper taking on Jordan Levitt. Check this out, dude. But he got the arm. He was trying to lock up Jordan's arm with his right leg, but he had the choke in so deep he didn't even need to.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
That was cool, man.
Yeah, that was slick.
All right, I think we got a couple more left. Oh, dude, so I really pay attention to this guy right here, Peyton Talbot. Peyton is a former Uriah Faber A1 combat champ, dude.
Okay.
And he fought, this is only his, I think this might be his first fight in the UFC because he fought, this was either his first fight in the UFC or his second fight in the UFC, but he just fought on Dana White's Contender Series this past season. And I don't know if you've seen the highlight where somebody has somebody in a high single leg and the guy that's stuck in the single leg does the backflip to get out of it. Have you seen that clip?
I haven't seen that. No.
Dude, he does that. He did that, and he did that in this fight too almost.
Oh, shit.
So I'm super excited to see what this guy does, but he's really more known for his striking. But in this matchup, dude, so this is the third round. He lost the first round. The dude just smothered him. The dude shot in, got him down, controlled him, was on his back. Didn't take too much damage, but he couldn't get out. Second round comes out. He stopped all the takedowns, kept it on the feet, was landing shots, and the dude was gassed. So the dude was shooting for like lazy takedowns and even tried to pull guard. And Peyton just came in and was raining shots from up top. But check this out, dog. At the beginning of the third round, the ref is in the middle of the cage and he's like, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" And Peyton is looking at Aguirre and he does this, bro. Yeah, he did that slow-mo walk, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with my TV?" And then I was like, "Oh, that's fucking tight." I'm not even gonna rewind the finish. I'm gonna rewind his celebration. Walk. Yeah, remember the name.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna make a splash.
He's a menace, dude. He's a menace. All right, main event, bro. Brandon Allen versus Paul Craig. This was just all bad for Paul Craig, dog. This was a three round. So there you go, man. Yeah, he was just pounding him, dude. Paul Craig had nothing for Brandon. And I don't know if you saw any of the lead up to this I think on Thursday when they had the interviews and whatnot. Brandon Allen was talking mad shit on Chimaev, bro. He's like, why is he even ranked in the middleweight division when he just got here and he just fought a welterweight off the couch, not even a real 185er.
Right.
So he kept stressing like he shouldn't be ranked. I'll fight him. I'll whoop his ass, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, dude, Brandon Allen, I like what I'm seeing, man. I like what I'm seeing, dude.
Yeah. Next generation.
Yeah, he's ready for a top 10 fighter, dude, because Paul Craig really wasn't much of a test for him. All right, my dude, 2023 has been a crazy year of upsets. So I came across this little video on Insta. Just let's check it out and let's talk about what have been some of your favorite upsets of 2023 so far, Fonzo.
Well, this one for sure.
Strickland finishing Izzy, Sugar beating the shit out of Aljo, DDP beating Robert Whittaker.
This one was nuts, man. I didn't.
I did not see that one coming at all, dude. Justin Gaethje KOing Dustin Poirier, bruh. I gotta say, like the craziest one's gotta be Sean Strickland and Izzy, bro, and DDP, Robert Whittaker next. I gotta look at the fights and see. I'm sure there's some other crazy upsets, but those ones are at the top of the list for sure, man.
For sure,
right?
For sure.
All right, dog. That was the last slide. I do want to let everybody know that we're going to start working on our 2023 end of the year extravaganza. So we're going to be making categories for all kinds of categories. You know what I mean? Like fight of the year, fighter of the year, knockout of the year, takedown of the year, If you can think of a
Chingona
category,
of the year.
yeah, heck yeah, or Chingona of the year for that matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slam of the year. If you got an idea for a category that we should create, hey, let us know. DM any one of us. But we're going to be working on that for the next few weeks. All right, Fonzo, that's a wrap, my man. Anything you want to say before we end this bad boy?
Nah, just hope everybody out there has a good week, and hey, enjoy Thanksgiving. Dog. Yeah, hell yeah. And have some good food, family, friends, all that good stuff.
Yes. Have tons and tons of food. Enjoy your family and friends. Give everybody a super duper hug. Let's get them turkey rolls in on Thursday if you're looking for a place to roll. Rivalry Jiu-Jitsu, southwest corner of First and Barstow. Check it out. Look for Victor. Ask for Victor. All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Check us out on YouTube, IG, TikTok at Chingatso's Crew. All one word now. Super easy to remember. Chingatso's Crew. Until next week, Chingatso's Crew out.
Peace.
Peace.